If you can hear sounds and recognize symbols, you can learn to read music. It's easier than ABCs, really. So far, we've learned this is a quarter note. Say do. Here's 4 in a row. Do, 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 do. These are 2 eighth notes. Say do day. Here are 4 in a row. Do day, do day, do day, do day. This is a half note. Say do. Here are 4 in a row. Do, 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 do. This is a whole note. Say do, woo, woo, woo. I'll just do 2 of these. Do, woo, woo, do, woo, woo. These are 16th notes. Say do-da-data. Here comes 4 in a row. Do-da-data, 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 do-da-data. Here's an 8th note followed by 2 16ths. Say do-data. Do-data, 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 do-data. Here's 2 16th notes followed by an 8th. Say do-da-day. Do-da-day, 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 do-da-day. Triple pattern. Say do-da-dee. Here comes 4 in a row. Do-da-dee, 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 do-da-dee. Triple pattern. Say do-woo-woo. Do-woo-woo, 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 do-woo-woo. Notice that little dot. We'll talk about those later. Triple pattern. Say do-dee. Do-dee, 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 do-dee. Now you should be able to look at 4-beat patterns of these symbols and be able to say them in a steady beat. If you can't, go back and practice some more with the first 5 videos in this series. New stuff. Ties. Ties add the length of 2 notes together. Here, 2 quarter notes that get 1 beat each are tied. Now we have a 2-beat note. Say do. It's just the same as a half note. What can you do with ties? Ties make for interesting rhythmic patterns. Without the tie, say do day do, 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 do day do. With the tie, say do day do, day do, do day do, day do, do day do, day do, do day do, day do. You've added syncopation. New stuff. Dots. A dot adds half the value of a note to it. So this dotted half note would equal 3 quarter notes tied together. Say do woo woo, do woo woo, do woo woo. Same as another one we've listened to, but slower. What can you do with dots? Dots also make interesting rhythms. Say do day do, do day do. New stuff. Rests. You can take away any note and replace it with the same amount of silence. That is a rest. And you'll notice what those rests look like. The rest of the whole note and the half note look very similar, but the half note one sits on the 3rd line and the whole note one falls below the 4th. What can you do with rests? So much. Say do day, do day, do day, do, do day, do day, do day, do, do day, do day, do day, do, do day, do day, do day, do. Now say the same thing, but say the rest silently. Day, 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 do. Day, 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 do. Day, 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 do. Day, 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 do. And notice those 8th notes, how without their partners, they get a flag and not a beam. Okay, let's start the engines. But before we start the engines, let's say 2 things. 1. There are now too many combinations for me to give you practice with every note, dotted note, tie, and rest combination. You'll need to now be able to interpret what you see when you encounter music in the real world. 2. When you read a new piece of music, it doesn't have to be automatic or in real time. Slow down. Ask yourself, what type of note or rest is this? What sound does it make? Sound it out. It's just like, you guessed it, the ABCs. Okay, let's start the engines. I'll provide a steady beat. You'll see 4-beat combinations of everything we've learned, plus combinations of ties, dots, and rests. Echo me in the spaces provided. Then you'll echo the patterns without me saying the language first. Ready? Do, 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 do. Do 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 day do do day way do 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 ta do ta do ta do do ta do ta do ta do do day do 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 day do day do ta do do you're on your own. Do day do do ta do ta do ta do do day do do ta do do. All right. Well, if you came in with me and matched me on that last pass, you are a good music reader. Now you have the basics of rhythm. Or you have to go back. Or you can practice. Or show a friend. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay, bye!